Hi, family. Hi, family. I am Dr. Mo, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. In this video, I want to teach you something very important and sacred that you are definitely going to need as we move through the holidays and the winter months and all that good jazz. And it basically is a salt sock, literally a salt sock. So as you know, salt is very neutralizing, it's purifying, it cleanses, it pulls out inflammation, it pulls out pain out of our cells, out of our tissues, out of our body. But most importantly, it neutralizes. It brings you back down to a state of homeostasis so that your body can remember what to do, to remember to digest, to remember to let go, to remember to absorb, to remember to operate in alignment. You can't do that when you're inflamed. You can't do that when you feel pain. You can't do that when you have a headache. So what most people don't understand is that you have everything you need in your home to be well. Like literally, you have everything in your home. And I'm going to teach you just that. So what you're going to need is a sock that you no longer want to use anymore. This is my son's sock. I pulled his sock because he doesn't use his sock anymore. And then you're going to need some salt, okay? This is the salt that I'm using. It's coarse salt. That's how it looks. So I'm using coarse white salt, not the hard rock salt. But if you do have the hard rock salt, you need to crack it and break it down, because if it's in that hard, like congealed form, you're not going to be able to mold it to your body. So you need it to be salt, right? So if you have that big rock salt, get a hammer, break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up. You can also use pink salt. You can also use black salt. Okay. You don't want to use table salt or that white table salt, because that literally is void of any nutritional anything. Like there's no nourishment in that. So I'm using coarse rock salt, as you can see. That's all you need. I always keep a jar of salt around me because I'm using it in my plants. I'm using it in any baths that I do. I do a salt rinse on my hair sometimes. It just depends on what I'm doing, but most of the time I'm using salt. I'm doing things like this, and I'm making them for my clients. My clients will bring me their sock. And I tell them, just bring me an old sock. And so while they're in the restroom doing their thing, I'll just fill it up with salt. I'll go and warm it up. And then during their session, I will apply it to their body wherever they're having pain. And then I will explain to them how to use it. And they'll go, oh my God, Mo, like I had no idea why you wanted me to bring a sock, but now I know. So you're going to need a sock, and you're going to fill that sock with salt. Okay, you're going to fill it all the way up, but you're definitely going to use or leave a little bit of space so that you can tie it. And then what you're going to do is put this bad boy in the microwave or the oven, warm it up. If you put it in the microwave, depending on the power of your microwave, it may be about 1 to 2 minutes for it to get hot, and you want it to be hot to the touch. When you put it in your oven at 345, 350, 345, you want to leave it in there for about 5 minutes. You don't want to do anything over 5 minutes, because then it would be really hot. And so you're going to take it, and let's just say you had a shoulder injury. Bam. There you go. Let's say you're having an anxiety attack. You don't know what to do. Heat this bad boy up, put it over your heart, lay back. And it's still warm because I was using it earlier, hence the reason why it's a little dirty. I'm going to go over some other things that you can do with this as well. If you have anxiety, depression, etc., put it over your heart, lay back, and breathe deeply. If you have a headache, bam, it molds right to your body. It doesn't get any better than that. You want to put it on the back of your neck, put it on the back of your neck. Oh my God, I love it. Ladies, this is one thing that I do all the time with this bad boy, is that when I'm on my menstrual cycle, even though I don't have any issues with my uterus or my menstrual cycle, etc., I still very much enjoy the warmth around my abdomen. On my menstrual cycle, I warm this bad boy up and I put it right over my lower abdomen and I lay back and I go to sleep. When I tell you I have the best sleep ever, it's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now I'm going to give you some pointers on how to take this to the next level. Some additives. So you can add bentonite clay to really, really, really pull out. You can add essential oils. You can add fresh herbs like chamomile, peppermint, rose. You see where I'm going with this? You see how amazing just a sock with some salt can do for your body. Literally. And an even better tip, you can make one of these for everybody in your family. Everybody can have their own individual sock, their own individual color. Just make sure that it's cotton and not like that polyester mess. Make sure that it's a cotton sock, right? The more cotton, the better, because you need it to breathe, but you also need it to pull. And so when you mix this with other herbs, it becomes a huge healing tool. If you look on any stores, Amazons or whatever, and you find apparatuses like this, they're like $50 or more. All it is what I just told you. Salt, loose herbs, and essential oil. You can throw in some clay, some bentonite clay. You can put some cayenne pepper flakes in here. Like, yo, it just keeps going and going and going and going. And people on the internet are charging $50 plus for something that you can make at home for free. And all of the herbs that I just mentioned, I'm pretty sure you have in your pantry. If you don't, you can go to Dollar Tree or whatever the name of the store is, because they keep changing it. The dollar store. And you can go and get your herbs. But if you just have salt, that's all you need. Okay, loves? So go out and be great and amazing. And just know that these also make amazing gifts for babies and elders. Enjoy.